Hey guys, I'm Mezi and welcome to this quick start guide for Mythic Temple of Sethraliss. Temple is one of the dungeons in the Midnight Season 2 dungeon pool, and it's been reworked pretty heavily. The first encounter is Adderis and Aspix, and you'll want to make sure to clear the trash in the entire room before you pull the boss. During the fight, attack one boss at a time. They'll transfer the Storm Blessed buff between them throughout the fight, and the Blessed Snake will take 99% less damage, so don't attack that one. Now onto the actual abilities. To start with, when you get the Gale Force lines on you, don't stand in each other's lines. After you get pushed back, run back towards the boss right away for the next ability. Run into the Soak Circle of Thunder and Lightning to share the damage, and right after that run back out to not get hit by the second circle. Next, when you get the Tempest Winds circle on you, move it to the edge of the room away from the group. It'll spawn puddles that you then have to avoid getting pushed back into. Lastly, the group will take random damage from Gust, and the tank will take additional damage when Overload is cast. The second boss is Merektha. To start with, when you get the green arrow on your head of a knot of snakes, move to the tank. Use stuns or crowd control abilities to free the players and then cleave the adds down. When you get the blue circle of Thunder Spit on you, move to the edge of the room to drop off the thunder puddles there. And when the Serpent Storm AoE is cast, don't stand in the circles. Next, at 100 energy, the boss will burrow and adds will spawn. Don't get hit by the boss's circle, interrupt the toxic vipers, and kill the adds. Once the adds are dead, the boss will come back up and continue the fight. Lastly, lightning bites the tank buster, so use a cooldown. The third boss is Galvazzt and has just two abilities. First off, don't tank the boss in the middle of the room. Induction will deal AoE damage and leave a big puddle, so move him around the room as puddles spawn. And secondly, when Lightning Spire is cast, have one person stand in each beam to soak them, but it can't be the tank. If you don't soak the beams, the boss will gain energy to deal AoE damage and get permanent stacks of increased damage done. And if the tank does soak a beam, then they'll take 250% increased physical damage. The last boss is the Avatar of Sethraliss. This fight is all about ad management and healing the avatar at the right time. This will take a little bit more time to explain than usual. In phase 1 there are 3 different types of ads to deal with. To start with, Corrupted Guardians deal tank damage, but their most important mechanic occurs when they die. When they die, don't stand in the big circle. 3 Corrupted Life Force orbs will spawn. Have 1 DPS run into each of the orbs to get rid of them. If any orbs still exist, after 4.5 seconds they'll explode on the entire group. When running into an orb, you'll get a stacking debuff that reduces healing done by 50% and increases physical damage taken by 300%. So this really needs to be done by the DPS. The second phase 1 ad is the Twisted Hexer. Interrupts Flame Shock, and when you get the latent hex circle on you, run it to the edge of the room away from others. Once the puddle spawns, run out of it. Lastly, an Essence Defiler will spawn that prevents all healing done on the avatar in the middle of the room. Once it's dead, the intermission phase will start and the healer can start healing the avatar. However, you now have to deal with a new type of ad, the Faithless Tormentors. These will start chasing the healer around, so slow, stun, and kill these. As the healer, you'll need to run away in between healing casts. Once the intermission ends, you go back to phase 1 and you won't be able to heal the avatar anymore. Rinse and repeat. Lastly, do note that of course you should not be standing in the Agony of Sethraliss blue circles. And that's all you need to know for the Temple of Sethraliss bosses. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. I would really appreciate it as it helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you'd like to support me more, you can also follow me over on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Twitch, all at BBMezi. And lastly, I also have a community Discord linked in the description. For now, I'm Mezi, and I'll see you again next time.